next skater, there he is, Minkyu from Korea, 16 years old, world junior champion in 2023, world junior silver medalist in 2024. Quite the competitive record.
And Minkyu, so we have to really consider these scores in comparison to Ryo Nakata, the man who won last week, who won the junior world title, just one spot above Minkyu last season. Skating to Chardas. Well, Ted, I feel like so much has been discussed about women in the women's event staying in junior ranks for longer, the likes of Mal Shimada, who is not age eligible for seniors yet, and we're getting to see their development. I feel like that short program for Minkyu So is a confirmation of the development of the athlete in the junior ranks before they are then heading up to seniors. And I'm not sure if it's just the healthy, wonderful competition that he has with Ryo Nakata as you see the support team in the audience, or just continued hard work and hard graft. But for me, that performance from Minkyu So looked so much more self-confident and self-assured than when we saw him in Gdansk at the Solidarity Cup about 12 months ago. That was just a really self-assured performance.
Quite often in the juniors, they start out as really talented young boys, and they end up, we see them evolve in their time in the juniors, and they end up to be strong junior men or soon senior men to be, as we take a look at that beautiful triple axel, triple loop as well. Very solid, absolutely no hesitation. There's the triple flip, reload, triple toe loop, right on top, no under rotations, and a good performance level as well.
And I think Minkyu So will obviously be looking, as we take a little look back at the finish, at the scores from last week, and Ryo Nakata achieving the second highest ever junior men's short program score of 88.72 will be something that he's keen to compare with. I think The speed was brilliant from Minkyu. So to me, the line is just a couple of, it's fine detail. When you're brilliant as Minkyu So is, and you're comparing with trying to be the best junior world record scorer ever, close to what Ryo Nakata had, then feel like tightening up or even more enhanced musicality, so that as much of the Shardas, the folk dance style, is finding its way into every nuance of the music. That is the way that the component scores will help to go from high 7s into the 8s, which I believe that Rio had last week.
Well, let's take a look at the short program scores for Minkyu Seo. 81.46, nod of approval from the Kiss and Cry. Of course, he takes over the lead. He is just a second skater out, but he'll maintain that lead, I would think, for a while anyways, if not all the way through the competition.